Imagine this, instead of like a snowy Christmas, picture yourself by a bonfire on an Australian beach. That's where we find Natalie Flanagan. But her story, it's not just about an awesome holiday. We're going to dive into how she went from a totally burnt out real estate agent
Oh, yeah.
to like a total rock star AI entrepreneur.
Yeah, I know, right.
She runs AiRE Solutions now. It's this agency that's helping other businesses, escape that crazy grind, especially when things get nuts during the holidays.
It is a wild twist. We've all been there, right? Feeling that pressure, especially when the holidays roll around.
Oh, yeah.
But Natalie, she didn't just accept it. She decided to tackle the problem head on.
Yeah, she was in real estate for over 10 years, so she's seen it all, the good, the bad, the crazy, closing those huge deals, but also dealing with those never-ending to-do lists.
Right, and the constant demands, like all the time.
And that's where her story takes this really cool turn.
Yeah.
She realized that, real estate, it could be rewarding, but the old way of doing things, it just wasn't sustainable, especially around the holidays.
It really takes a toll.
Big time.
Yeah.
And that's how AiRE Solutions was born.
Wow.
She saw AI as this key to, working smarter, not harder, especially in real estate where everything moves so fast.
It's about working smarter, right?
Totally.
And when we're talking about AI, we're not talking about like robots stealing everyone's jobs.
Right.
It's about using these intelligent tools to automate stuff,
Yeah.
make things more efficient, and free up your time and energy so you can actually enjoy the holidays.
Okay, so less robots, more freedom.
Exactly.
But what kind of AI tools are we actually talking about here? Like, give us some examples.
One of the coolest things AiRE Solutions does is build custom chatbots. You know how you get those late night calls from potential clients when you're trying to like enjoy family time?
Ugh, yes. Tell me about it.
A chatbot can be your hero. They can pre-screen those leads, answer those basic questions, and even schedule appointments.
So I can actually enjoy my holiday dinner in peace.
Exactly. While the chatbot's working in the background.
That's incredible. It's like a 247 assistant who never takes a break.
I know, right? It's amazing.
But what about all those little everyday tasks, those things that just eat up your time? Like email responses, data entry, scheduling nightmares, all that
Well,
stuff.
right. The stuff that makes you want to pull your hair out.
Exactly.
Well, that's where automation systems come in. AiRE Solutions develops these systems that can take care of all that repetitive, boring stuff so you can focus on the important things.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So how does that actually work, like in real life? Let's say I'm a real estate agent drowning in paperwork during the holidays. How can AI save me?
Okay, picture this. One of Natalie's clients, they were using an AI system to automate their email marketing campaigns. Personalize messages, schedule them out, track who's opening what, all that good stuff.
So, like, way more efficient than doing it all manually.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And it gets better. Natalie said this client was able to free up an average of 5 hours a week during the holidays.
Wow, 5 hours. What could you do with an extra 5 hours a week during the holidays?
I know, right?
That's huge. But setting all this up, it sounds kind of complicated. Do you need to be like a tech genius to figure it out?
Not at all. That's actually one of the things Natalie focuses on, making sure these platforms are super user-friendly, even for people who aren't tech-savvy.
So you're telling me I don't need a computer science degree to benefit from this?
Nope, not at all. Remember, AI is all about making things easier, not more complicated. The idea is to have it working behind the scenes so you can focus on what you're good at.
That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be real, sometimes bringing in new tech, it can come with its own set of challenges.
Oh, definitely.
So what were some of the hurdles Natalie's clients faced when they were trying to bring AI into their business, and how did they get over them?
One of the biggest things is just mindset. People can be resistant to change, especially when it comes to technology.
Yeah, I get that.
They worry that AI is going to, take their jobs or that it's just too hard to learn. But Natalie, she really emphasizes that AI is here to help us, not replace us.
Right, it's about working together.
Exactly.
But how did she actually get her clients on board with the whole AI thing? Like, how did she help them get over that initial resistance?
It was all about education and support. She made sure to explain everything clearly, offered hands-on training, and was always available to answer questions and troubleshoot any issues. It's about building that trust.
So it's not just about throwing some fancy software at people and hoping for the best.
Nope. It's about having a partner who can guide you through the process and make sure you're actually getting the most out of it.
That makes a lot of sense. But let's talk about the the elephant in the room, the cost. AI sounds expensive. Can regular people, like small business owners or even just individual entrepreneurs, can they actually afford this stuff?
That's a myth. AI is actually becoming a lot more affordable, even for people on a budget.
Okay, that's good to hear.
AiRE Solutions, they offer different pricing options, including like monthly subscriptions, so you can find something that fits your needs and what you can afford.
So it's flexible.
Yeah.
That's good. But what about the learning curve? How long does it take to, actually get up to speed with these AI tools?
That's another thing. Natalie is great at making sure everything is easy to use. She knows entrepreneurs are busy people. A lot of her clients are seeing results in just a few weeks.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the specific AI tools for a minute. We talked about chatbots and automation systems, but is there anything else that AiRE Solutions specializes in?
They're really into using AI for lead generation. Imagine a system that can, like, analyze the market, find potential clients, even personalize those outreach messages based on what people are actually looking for.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a dream.
It's like having a built-in marketing team, working for you 24/7.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh.
But does it actually work? Like, do these AI lead generation tools actually deliver?
They do. Natalie's seen some incredible results. She had one client, this real estate agency, that was really struggling to get new leads.
Oh, no.
And after they started using one of these AI lead generation systems, they saw a 30% increase in qualified leads in just 2 months.
30%.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's crazy. It really shows you the power of AI.
But I'm sure some people are still skeptical.
Yeah, I get that.
They might think it's just a fad or something, or that it's all hype. What would you say to those people?
I'd tell them to look at the results. AI is already changing so many industries, and it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah.
The people who embrace it, they're going to have a huge advantage.
So it's not about being like a tech geek or anything.
No, not at all.
It's about staying ahead of the curve.
And using the tools that are out there to make your business better.
Exactly. And that's what Natalie's all about, right? Helping
Right.
people use AI to work smarter, not harder, especially during the holidays.
Absolutely. She's so passionate about it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, or just curious about how AI could change your work life, Natalie's story is definitely worth checking out.
It really is inspiring.
It's all about empowerment, innovation, and believing that we can all achieve a better work-life balance with a little help from technology.
I love that.
Now, let's take a deeper look at how Natalie actually made the leap from real estate to AI entrepreneur.
Okay.
What were some of the key things she did, and what lessons can we learn from her experience?
Well, one of the first things she did was educate herself about AI. Online courses, books, articles, you name it.
Oh, wow.
She even went to industry events to learn as much as she could about the tech and how it could be
Yeah.
used. It shows you're never too old to learn new things, and that knowledge, it's powerful.
That's so true. But it can be overwhelming, right? There's so much information out there.
Sure.
Where do you even begin? What advice would you give to someone who's just starting to, dip their toes into the world of AI?
I'd say start with your pain points. What are the things in your business that are stressing you out or taking up all your time?
Oh, that's smart.
Then do some research on AI solutions that can help with those specific things. There's a ton of stuff online, free tutorials, webinars, even trial versions of AI software.
So start with the problem, not the technology.
Exactly.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
But what about those people who, they get scared of the technical stuff?
Yeah.
Like all the coding and algorithms and data analysis, all that. What would you tell them?
The good news is you don't need to be like a coding expert to use AI.
Oh, good.
A lot of these platforms are designed to be really user-friendly. They have simple interfaces, drag and drop stuff, pre-built templates. So even if you've never coded a day in your life, you can still get started.
That's a relief. But what about the cost? We talked about it earlier, but are there any, hidden costs that people should know about?
Well, you definitely want to factor in the total cost of ownership. So not just the software itself, but also any training, support, or maintenance fees that might come along with it.
Right.
But honestly, in most cases, the money you save from being more efficient and productive, it more than makes up for the initial investment.
So you're actually saving money in the long run.
You are. It's about looking at the big picture.
Right, right. But what about those people who are still, on the fence, maybe even a little afraid of AI? What would you say to them?
I think a lot of the fear comes from just not knowing enough about it. The more you learn about AI, the less scary it becomes. I'd say start by checking out some of the free resources online. Don't be afraid to ask questions. The AI community is really welcoming, and there are tons of people who are happy to help you get started.
So it's about being open-minded
Totally.
and embracing the learning process.
Yeah.
And remembering that AI is a tool.
Mm.
It's not about replacing us. It's about giving us more power to do amazing things.
Exactly. And that's really what Natalie's story is all about. It's about empowerment, resilience, and using technology to create a better future for everyone.
It's a really inspiring story.
It is.
Now, let's take a closer look at the specific types of AI tools that AiRE Solutions actually specializes in and how they can be used to solve real-world business challenges, especially during the craziness of the holidays.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll talk about the benefits, the challenges, and the actual results that Natalie's clients have seen. Stay tuned.
Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What are these AI tools that AiRE Solutions is cooking up, and how can they help you work smarter, not harder, especially when the holidays hit?
I'm all ears. We've talked about chatbots and automation systems, but give us, like, a closer look.
All right, let's start with chatbots. Imagine this. It's Christmas Eve, you're finally settling down with some eggnog, and your phone starts blowing up with questions from potential clients.
Ugh, the worst.
Instead of letting work ruin your night, an AI chatbot steps in.
Okay, I like where this is going. So the chatbots, like my virtual receptionist, handling those initial inquiries while I'm enjoying the holidays.
Exactly.
But can it really understand what people are asking? Like, can it give actual helpful answers?
Oh, absolutely. AiRE Solutions designs these chatbots to be super smart.
Okay.
They use natural language processing. It's this AI thing that lets them understand and respond to human language in a way that feels totally natural.
So it's not just spitting out pre-programmed answers.
Nope. It's actually having conversations with people.
That's wild.
They can answer FAQs, figure out if a lead is worth pursuing, even schedule appointments or consultations.
So it's like having a tireless assistant, but they work 24/7, even when I'm asleep or, stuffing my face with Christmas cookies.
Exactly. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, I'm convinced about the chatbots.
Yeah.
But what about those tasks that go beyond just answering questions? The stuff that makes the holidays feel less like holidays, like email campaigns, organizing data, keeping up with social media, all those things that feel like a total time suck.
I know, right? The stuff nobody wants to deal with.
Exactly.
That's where automation systems come in. They're designed to take over all those repetitive tasks that bog us down, especially when we're already feeling the holiday pressure.
Okay, give me a real-life example. How can an automation system help a busy entrepreneur, get their sanity back during the holidays?
All right, let's say you're a real estate agent, you've got tons of clients, and keeping up with everyone feels impossible during the holidays.
That's a nightmare.
An automation system can handle all that for you. Targeted emails, birthday messages, market updates, it can all go out automatically without you even having to think about it.
That's brilliant. But wouldn't those emails feel kind of impersonal? Like those generic holiday cards you get from companies you barely remember?
Not at all. These systems are actually super smart.
Okay.
They can personalize messages based on all sorts of data client info, past interactions, even their preferences, so the messages feel genuine and tailored to each person.
Wow, that's a game changer. So I can actually send heartfelt holiday wishes to all my clients without spending hours on each email.
Exactly.
I can see how these automation systems could be a lifesaver during the holidays,
Yeah.
especially when things are already so hectic.
They really are. And the best part is they can be customized to fit your specific needs.
Oh, that's cool.
Whether you're in real estate, marketing, whatever, there's an AI solution out there that can help you streamline things and get your time back.
That's awesome. But let's be practical for a second. Implementing all these AI tools, it must require some serious tech skills, right? What about those of us who aren't exactly coding whizzes?
That's a common worry, but Natalie's made it her mission to make AI easy for everyone.
Okay, good.
The platforms she uses are designed to be really user-friendly. They have intuitive interfaces, drag and drop stuff, all that good stuff, making it easy to set up and manage everything.
So it's not like trying to, decipher ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs or something.
No.
Oh,
It's more like setting up a new app on your phone.
okay, that's much better.
There might be a bit of a learning curve,
Right.
but with a little guidance, anyone can figure it out.
Okay, that's reassuring.
Yeah.
But let's talk money. We touched on affordability,
Right.
but break it down for us. What kind of investment are we looking at for these AI tools?
The good news is there are options for every budget.
Okay.
Some platforms have free trials or basic plans that are perfect for small businesses or if you're just starting out.
Okay.
And then as you grow, you can upgrade to more advanced plans with more features.
So it's flexible.
Totally. It can grow with your business.
I like that. But let's say I'm sold. I'm ready to jump into the world of AI. What's the first step? How do I even find the right tools for what I need?
It all starts with a little research.
Okay.
Think about your biggest pain points. The tasks or processes that are causing you the most headaches.
Right, the stuff that keeps me up at night.
Exactly. Then look for AI solutions that specifically target those problems.
That makes sense.
There are tons of resources online. Industry blogs, review sites, even free consultations with experts like Natalie.
Oh, that's cool. Speaking of Natalie, didn't she create a community for people interested in AI and real estate?
She did. It's called the AiRE School community.
Okay.
It's a great place to learn about AI, connect with other people, and get support along the way.
That sounds like a valuable resource, especially if you're new to all this AI stuff.
It really is.
But what if someone's still feeling hesitant? Maybe they're worried about the learning curve, the costs, or even just the idea of bringing AI into their business. What advice would you give them?
I'd say start small. You don't have to go all in right away.
Okay.
Pick one or two areas where you think AI could really make a difference and just experiment.
So baby steps.
Yeah. Dip your toes in the water and see how it feels.
That's a good approach.
And remember, AI is always evolving, so there are always new tools and technologies popping up.
Right.
The important thing is to stay curious, keep learning, and be open to trying new things.
I like that. Be curious and keep learning.
Exactly.
But let's be real. Some people are always going to be skeptical.
Oh, for sure.
They're going to think AI is just a fad or too good to be true.
I hear you.
What would you say to those folks?
I'd say look at what's actually happening. Businesses are getting real results with AI. More efficiency, better productivity, happier customers, even higher profits.
Wow.
The proof is out there. AI is not just a buzzword, it's a game changer,
Yeah.
and it's here to stay.
And Natalie's a perfect example of that.
She is.
She didn't just talk about the potential of AI. She went out and built a successful business with it.
Right, and now she's helping others do the same.
It's pretty inspiring.
It is.
Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the ethical side of things.
Yeah.
AI has a lot of potential, but we need to use it responsibly. We need to make sure it aligns with our values.
That's a really important point.
Yeah.
With any powerful technology, there are ethical implications. One of the big ones is bias.
Bias. How can a machine be biased?
Well, AI systems, they learn from massive amounts of data.
Right.
And if that data reflects existing biases in society, the AI can actually amplify those biases.
Okay, so for example, if an AI system is trained on data that mostly features, like male CEOs, it might be less likely to recommend women for leadership roles.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to make sure the data used to train AI is diverse and representative of everyone.
So we need to be really careful about the data we feed these systems.
We do. We need to be aware of these potential biases and actively work to fix them.
So it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
It's about how we use it and the values we build into it.
Exactly. Ethics should be a top priority in any AI development or implementation.
Totally agree.
We need to make sure AI is used for good, that it benefits everyone, and that it doesn't make existing inequalities worse.
That's a powerful message. It's a reminder that we have a responsibility to use this technology wisely.
We do.
Now, let's talk about another important aspect of AI, data privacy and security.
Absolutely. Data is like the fuel that powers AI.
Okay.
But it's also really sensitive information that needs to be protected.
So if I'm using an AI tool, what happens to my data? Is it safe?
That's the million-dollar question. You want to make sure you're working with AI providers who take data privacy and security seriously.
Okay, how do I know if they're legit?
Look for companies with strong encryption policies, ones that comply with all the regulations and are transparent about how they handle your data.
So do your research and make sure you're working with a trustworthy company.
Exactly. Data privacy and security should never be an afterthought.
They're crucial.
Mm.
Okay, let's talk about the future. AI is evolving so fast, it's kind of mind-blowing.
It is.
What are some of the things we can expect to see in the coming years? What's on the horizon?
One of the coolest things is the rise of explainable AI.
Explainable AI, what's that?
Basically, it's about making AI systems more transparent so we can understand how they work.
Okay.
Traditionally, AI has been kind of a black box. We put data in, we get results out, but we don't always know what happened in between. Yeah, it's a bit mysterious.
Explainable AI wants to change that. It wants to lift the veil and make AI more understandable for everyone.
So it's about building trust and making sure AI is used responsibly.
Exactly.
I've also heard a lot about AI merging with other technologies.
Oh yeah, like cloud computing, the Internet of Things, even blockchain.
Right. What's going to happen when all these technologies start working together?
It's going to be a whole new world of possibilities.
I'm excited and a little scared at the same time.
I know, it's wild to think about.
Yeah.
Imagine AI tools that are seamlessly connected to your other business systems.
Okay.
They can access and analyze data from all over the place and automate complex processes across different departments or even different companies.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
But it also makes me wonder about the future of work. With all this automation and AI taking over jobs, some people are worried about being replaced by robots.
I understand those concerns, but AI is a tool, just like any other tool. It can be used for good or bad. It's up to us to make sure it's used to enhance our capabilities, not replace us altogether.
So it's about adapting to the changing world and focusing on the things that make us human.
Exactly. Things like creativity, critical thinking, empathy, and collaboration. Those are the skills that will always be valuable.
So the future of work is not about man versus machine.
Right.
It's about man with machine working together.
Exactly. By embracing AI and learning to work alongside it, we can create a future where technology helps us achieve more, be more, and live better lives.
That's a really hopeful way to look at it.
It is. It's about seeing the potential, not just the fear.
I like that.
I love that. It really is inspiring to see how AI can, help us not just survive, but actually thrive,
Right.
especially in a world that's always demanding more.
It's like Natalie's story is showing us, like, we have a choice.
Yeah.
We can either keep grinding away and feeling totally burned out,
Mm-hmm.
or we can, embrace these tools and find a way to work that actually feels good.
A more sustainable way.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the holidays,
Yeah.
This is about changing how we think about work all year round.
Right.
Imagine waking up every day feeling energized and focused,
Yeah.
knowing you have systems in place that can take care of all that boring routine stuff.
So you can focus on the things you actually enjoy.
Exactly. It's like having a secret weapon,
I like that.
an AI-powered sidekick that's working behind the scenes to help you reach your goals and, have a life.
It's like having a superpower.
It is. And the best part is these tools are becoming more and more affordable,
They are.
even for, small businesses and regular people.
Absolutely. You don't need a ton of money or tech skills to get started.
So it's not just for the big guys.
Nope. It's for everyone.
And Natalie's a great example of that, right?
She is.
She had this idea, she wanted to solve a problem, and she turned it into a successful business.
Yeah.
And now she's helping other people do the same thing.
It's amazing.
It just goes to show we all have the power to make a change, to come up with new ideas, and to use technology to make things better.
Absolutely. So if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed,
Yeah.
or even just curious about how AI could transform your work,
Reach out to Natalie.
yes, she offers free consultations
Oh, wow.
and has a ton of resources on her website and in her AiRE School community.
It's a chance to, really explore the possibilities.
Yeah.
Ask all your questions and get advice on how to actually use AI in your business.
And it's tailored to you and your goals.
Exactly. Who knows, maybe AI is that missing piece you've been looking for.
It could be.
The key to being more productive, having more fun, and actually enjoying work, even during the holidays.
It's possible. AI can help you get there.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
let's take a minute to think about what we've learned.
Okay.
We've talked about the incredible potential of AI,
Yeah.
from automating those annoying tasks and streamlining everything
Yeah.
to actually enhancing our own abilities and creating a better balance in our lives.
And having more freedom.
Totally. We also talked about the importance of using AI the right way,
Right. Ethically and responsibly.
making sure we're protecting data privacy and security.
Absolutely. Those are crucial.
And of course, we've been so inspired by Natalie's story.
Me too.
It's a powerful reminder that we can all embrace new ideas,
Yeah.
challenge how things are done, and use technology to create a better future for ourselves and our businesses.
So inspiring.
So as we head into the holiday season and look ahead to the new year,
Yeah.
let's remember this message,
Okay.
Let's be open to new possibilities, embrace the power of technology, and commit to working smarter, not harder.
Here's to working smarter.
Cheers to that. From all of us here at The Deep Dive, we wish you a holiday season full of joy,
In peace.
connection, and that feeling of peace that comes from knowing you have the tools to handle anything.
You've got this.
You've totally got this. Here's a new year full of innovation, purpose, and the amazing power of AI.
Cheers to that.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.